this episode, we enter Beat the Blue and go head-to-head with New South Wales Highway Patrol on the skid pan at Sydney Motorsport Park for their annual Motorcana. We also go up against some other local enthusiasts in their own cars.
This is extremely exciting. There are more people here than I have ever seen. So the event is growing at a huge rate. Everyone's standing on the walls here, and then the actual wall is full. This is insane.
Good luck, Matt. So it's just going to be 3, 2, 1, go. So you'll go between the yellow hats here onto the truck, all the way around the bike. Good luck, away you go.
Beat the Blue is a unique event hosted at Sydney Motorsport Park where community members can challenge New South Wales Highway Patrol officers in a safe, controlled environment on the skid pan. The event aims to share police driving skills in this controlled environment while raising funds for New South Wales Police Legacy, a non-for-profit organisation dedicated to supporting families of deceased or former serving police officers across New South Wales. Now, it's not all about the Motorcana. The other half of the enthusiasts love to show their cars that they've turned into works of art. So also, as part of the event, is the Yakuza Motorsports Show and Shine, where trophies are made from many categories and handed out at the end of the night.
Matt, here we are, about to head off.
Yes, I am myself, but I am very excited. I'm just going to line up because I've seen a couple of 30s. We have 37, so I can probably hold a little bit, but I kind of want to get there. So, let's go.
Have you hopped on yet?
Hey man, good to see you.
This is the first time I met him at this event. Last time you were drifting it, so
yeah.
hopefully you can hold it out and give it a good show.
We'll see. I got a yeah, awesome. I got another cheeky little surprise too here.
What is it? Oh, the tables have turned.
So I've just spoken to one of my mates that just came off the track, and he said it's super slippery, even in all-wheel drive, and it's been made tighter than it was the other year. So God knows what that means for a rear-wheel drive, but I'm going to do my best to have fun. This guy has won, I think, 2 years in a row coming up here. Just look at him.
Yo.
That's the winner of this event already, hands down, I think.
Good luck. Away you go. Yep.
This is the first time I've used these tyres in the wet, so I need to know what's going to happen when I break traction. I do a quick burnout while rolling as I take off. I slowly go around the first chicane, and I try to give it a little kick to see if the car is going to do exactly what I expect it to do. Because the next corner from here is the actual race, and I don't want to stuff up like last year. We didn't win against the cops, but now we've got the Eliminator rounds coming up. Let's hope we can get at least one win, because I really don't want to go home after just having 2 runs. So the aim of this particular course is to get around this oval and back to your start point before the other competitor. There is a chicane at the entry of each of the turns, which you have to navigate through and try your best to send it down the straight as soon as possible. Easy enough, right? Well, the more power you have, especially in a 2-wheel drive car with no traction assists, the harder it is to get moving, which makes it a lot harder than you may think looking in from the spectator walls. On the flip side, the chicanes make it super easy to flick the car into oversteer and put on a show. Let's see a few others go head to head in the Eliminator rounds. First off, we have a DC5 Integra taking on an FPV F6, a big heavy rear wheel drive against the light nimble front wheel drive Honda. You'd expect the Integra to destroy the F6 in this environment, but it looks like they crossed the line at the same time. I think the Integra just took it though. Next, we have a VE SS Commodore going up against... I'm not really sure what this is, to be honest, but it definitely stands out amongst all the other cars. Look at that bright little thing. Again, we have a heavy but powerful car with its V8 going up against one of the smallest cars of the night. In this battle of David and Goliath, I think Goliath actually took the win. I guess he might have had more traction and was able to put that power down. And now, two well-matched cars that I believe are each other's competitors in the market. A Hyundai i30N against the new Honda Civic Type R. Two front-wheel drive 4-cylinder turbo hot hatches. The Civic has more power, but the i30N destroys it. Hyundai really put some special sauce into these i30s. They are smashing it everywhere they go. And now back to my favorite brands, Toyota. This little GR Yaris goes up against the Subaru WRX hatch. We don't see the end of this race here, but it's a clear win for the Yaris. I think the WRX needed some more boost. This was my favourite car of the night, bringing Colin McRae's WRX and Gran Turismo to life with a livery of Ben's GC8 WRX. This car was not only in the Motorcana but also in the Show and Shine. Back to some heavyweights, we have another SS Holden Commodore on track, but this time it's going up against another heavyweight, a Ford Mustang. A classic Ford vs Holden battle. I can't tell who won this, but damn it was close. And who cares when you can listen to two V8s sending it at the same time. The amount of people wanting me to rev my car was insane. The internet wouldn't have anything to do with that, would it? Well, I guess it's time for me to get ready for my first elimination round. It's definitely nerve-wracking knowing that if you lose the first one, you're out for the night. So I hope for the best that I get paired with another rear-wheel drive car, otherwise it's basically over for me. Oh no, it looks like I may be up against a blue VE Commodore Ute. I'm not worried at all, but we all remember what happened the last time I was on track with a blue VE Commodore Ute.
Good afternoon, Constantine.
Ah, buonasera. How are you going?
What's cracking?
I'm just hanging out with world's #1 fan, and we are about to go out. Although no passengers are allowed, so he will have to leave soon. But for now, I'm keen. I lost against the cops. For now, I guess we're undercover. If they say the cops win, it was me. 100%. But again, everybody wants a red. Oh, we got the Mang Mang behind us. Supra.
As I'm waiting, it seems our friend has stayed back and a super clean looking VN Commodore has taken his place. I love the plates on this car. Nans VN. You can't really underestimate anyone though, so here goes. I've decided to go 50% serious and 50% entertainment to try my best at securing a spot for the next round of eliminations. Just as we did last time, I've come onto the track and I've been told to start at the second flag, which means I go through the first chicane to line up. Now this time I'll try a little bit more sideways just to test it out a little further, as I've gained a little bit of confidence from the first round. I still haven't gone all out yet, I just want to make sure that the car does exactly what I want it to do. And it feels great, so here we go. Let's take out the VN. We've done it. We took out the VN and we're making it to the second round of eliminations. No guarantee we'll take the next one, but hoping again to get another rear-wheel drive in that one. At least we'll have some form of a chance. If it's all-wheel drive, and I've said it before, I'm just basically drifting and entertaining the crowd.
It's either the Porsche or the Mini. I'm losing this one. We're going drifting.
As we go to line up, more people come up and say hi and compliment the car, and I love this. Part of what made the night so awesome is how much and how many people appreciated the car and complimented me on it. It really does make it feel worth it after so many years. Okay, it's a Taycan. Before we go ahead with this race, let's check out the stats of both of these cars. The Porsche Taycan 4S is a four-wheel drive powered by two motors, making 350 kilowatts or 470 horsepower, and weighs just over 2 tons at 2,140 kilos. It's basically a supercomputer on wheels and can do 0 to 100 in about 3.7 seconds, and you can bet it had the advantage over me here. The Supra, on the other hand, has a better power to weight ratio, making 390 kilowatts or 530 horsepower, and just over 900 newton meters of torque to the rear wheels only. It weighs about 1,500 kilos, and as a manual with the only computer on board being the one that runs the engine, this thing has no form of traction control other than my right foot. It's basically power on and off like a light switch trying to navigate through this course on the water. There's basically no chance that I have against a Porsche in any other situation unless we're on a rolling highway from 100 k's an hour. Its 0 to 100 is unknown. All I've been able to achieve is about 5 seconds like a stock one because it either bogs down or it lights up the tyres like it's on ice. Enough of that though, let's get back on the track. Here's the run.
I love how you knew you weren't going to win, so you just put a shot.
It was done. I said if it's all-wheel drive, electric, or front wheel, I'm done. Yeah.
Watch out, guys, so they can get past.
Good job.
That's what the Taycan can't do. Yes.
Yeah. Mine too. Yeah.
Yeah, 280,000 K. Is that okay? You gonna do it? Anyway, I will leave it at that because I swear to God I'm not going to have an engine by the end of tonight. So.
They had to close the gates at 35,000 people. because Sydney Motorsport Park reached its capacity and all up the road for almost a kilometre was taken up by spectators. This year's Beat the Blue event was huge. I don't think anyone expected it to go this wild. Between the Motorcana, the show and shine, the bike display, the go-karts, the driver training and the police helicopter landing in the venue during the event for people to be able to sit in, and every type of food truck you can imagine, with Channel 7 even coming along and reporting on the event, also jumping in a police car on the skid pen, I think it's safe to call this the Automotive Easter Show. Of the 99 drivers from the public, only 16 were able to beat the police this time, but everyone who competed had an amazing time. $50,000 was raised for New South Wales Police Legacy, and we got to have fun with the police. Some may claim that this is just a publicity stunt done by the police to pretend they're on our side, and that they'll defect you as soon as you leave the gate. For all of the years that Beat the Blue has been running, not a single defect has been given out. If you choose to be a hero and speed outside of the event, then I'm sorry, but you're putting a target on your own back. What do you expect? If you drive a car without an engineering certificate, then whether you like it or not, an eventual defect is coming your way. Stop blaming the police for what you already know is coming. It's like touching a fire and then yelling at that fire because you got burnt. I do understand that some people have been unfairly treated in these situations, but I'd say 90% of them knew it was coming. This is my third time at Beat the Blue's main annual event, and I can't wait for the next one. Shout out to my sponsors and supporters, Yakuza Motorsports, All Aussie Prints, DULCE Media, Pristine Powder Coating, Red Rum Clothing, and Bespoke Bottle Co. for helping me make the car look and go so well. Until next time.